Welcome. My name is Sara. I'm a certified trauma recovery coach with Full Circle Wellspring. And today is your Mindful Monday. For today's practice, we're going to have a mindful moment. Today is more of a classic meditation, so let's settle into a seated position. A posture of restfulness, but alertness. Before you close your eyes, take a moment to ground yourself in the room or space that you're in. Gaze gently at the objects in front of you. Now to your left and to your right and above you. Try to notice the dimensional space surrounding you and feel into a sense of security in this area that you chose to meditate in today. Now let's close the eyes and take a few centering breaths to settle into this moment. Right now, right here, in this mindful moment, there's nothing to do, nowhere to go, no productivity or creativity needed, no special talents, no need to think anything through, and no worry is helpful here. All this is a few minutes of following your breath, observing yourself breathe, staying in the moment, trying to notice when thoughts sweep you away, and then coming back to the breath as soon as you realize. There's no judgment here. Your mind is thinking because that's what the mind does. It's doing what it knows how. What you're doing here for a few minutes is asking your brain to focus on one sole thing, the breath. This can be a hard task. The practice is in the noticing when your mind drifts away into thought and then bringing it gently back. That's what meditation is. Meditation does not mean that you can stay with the breath the longest. It means you are catching the wandering and then bringing it back over and over and over. Let's give it a try. Where's your mind now? Have you lost track of your breath? Just realize this. You can even note thinking to yourself, and then come back to focusing only on your breath. We aren't trying to change the breath or manipulate it in any way. We're just sitting in our seat of observance, just watching ourselves breathe. We're following the breath like a game of follow the leader, watching each inhale, pause, and exhale. Notice the length of the breath. Feel the soft moment of pause between the breaths, and just create a moment of peace by focusing on this breath and this breath and this one. If you've slid into thinking again, that's okay. Just note to yourself, thinking, and then gently recalibrate your mind back to the focal point of your breath. Today was a training practice, a more standard version of mindfulness, allowing your brain to get lost in thought, noticing it, and bringing it back without judgment. This is meditation. Mindfulness doesn't have to be fancy or difficult. It's just a few minutes of space to allow your mind a rest, a place to not worry or fuss, task, plan, fix, or calculate. It's a mindful minute in a busy world, inside of your busy day, to just sit and remember that you are a human who breathes. Come back to this meditation anytime you need another moment of mindfulness. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of Trauma Survivorhood. This has been written and created by your host, Sara, a trauma recovery coach. For more info about me, trauma recovery resources, or to check out our support groups, classes, free survivor circles, private coaching, and more, visit www.fullcirclewellspring.com. Schedule a complimentary 20-minute discovery call to see if coaching is right for you. For the latest info on schedules and updates, follow us on Facebook at Full Circle Wellspring. All other media, social links, blogs, and show notes are posted in the episode guide below. Until next time, be well, survivors.